We're getting ready to start our dance, so we're going to ask that you please go around outside of the carpet area to the registration table. Welcome everybody here at the 14th annual here in downtown, little south of downtown Durant, Oklahoma, Choctaw Pow Wow, 14th annual. Registration is right over here to my right. Michael, 11:30 or 12, registration closes. 11:30. Woo, earlier I mentioned 12. Last night it was 12. So, folks, if you got somebody back in the room, let them know. Registration closes at 11:30. 11:30. So let them know because they're going to be rushing over here. Make sure they get here in time. 11:30, registration closes. I want to ask all the royalty to make sure they do register right over here. Our royalty, of course, our host royalty from the Choctaw Nation. As I speak, they are right in front of the announcer stand. Welcome, ladies. And all visiting royalty, please make sure you let us know that you are here. Sign in right over there. All royalty. Again, folks, you might want to send a quick text to all your homies still in the room over there, as they would say. Let them know registration closes 11:30 if they haven't registered yet. Right before we get going, hopefully they're here. I need to see these folks, please. Number 521, 504, 166, 174, and 184. We need to see you at the registration table right over here on this side of the announcer stand. Those following numbers, we need to see you before grand entry. Mr. O.J. Lillicook, I'll turn it over to you. Time. Gentlemen, thank you. Ladies as well, thank you. Mr. Michael Sotattle and company, thank you. Gourd dancers. Again, let me announce 11:30. Registration is closing at 11:30. I know I said 12 noon last night and yesterday, but those dancers should be here anyway. 11:30. Registration will close. It is now 10:30. So if you have some friends still back at the hotel eating or sleeping, better text them or call them. They got 1 hour in case they haven't already registered. We're getting some people in here now, and these are the following numbers that we need to see at the announcer stand. 184, 174, 166, 504, and 521. You have been pre-selected, early registrants, to help clean up after the powwow tomorrow night. I'm just joking. No. Hey, we need to see you. These numbers I read off, they need to see you at the announcer stand. Very important. We got to see you before grand entry. Oh, man, we had some storms around here last night. When we left here after the gourd dance last night, man, it was lightning. But it didn't do too much here. We weren't so lucky up in Cherokee country around Tahlequah. Ooh, man, it did some damage there. A couple of our traditional communities way back up in there, Chewy and Proctor. Man, they took a hit last night. Some houses damaged. Some of my staff back with Cherokee Nation, emergency management, they're doing assessments this morning. Total damage in some of them houses. That was last night, tornado and somewhere. And then Friday, they're calling for snow. Man, that's crazy. It's Trump's fault. That's who it is. That dang guy. Hey. Hey, yeah, Russia and Trump, they're both together. All right, guys, check this out, man. You guys, center drum. Tonkawa, 28, Fairview, 13 last night, Oklahoma. Ooh, yeah. On to the finals now. I think they're going to play, I can't remember who it is. I'm trying to remember. I read it somewhere. But not so much good news. Bigsby, 35, Stillwater, 13. We'll work on them next year. And some bad news for Oklahoma fans here. I guess the ABC local station here is in some kind of contract dispute with Dish Network, so we might not get to see that unless you guys are masters at these things right here. But ABC Sports and Dish Network, which carries Channel 8, but I guess we can get it through direct. Heck with Dish. And that starts here in about another 25 minutes, kickoff. I got some horns down t-shirts up here I got from Tulsa yesterday. I better be careful what I say. I'm real close to the Texas border here. But I'm still in Oklahoma, though, by gosh. I can say what I want. And we're on tribal land here. I can really say what I want. Again, we need to see number 521, 504, 166, 174, and 184. We need to see those registrants, those dancers. We need to see you up here at the announcer stand. I'm not sure what it is, but for various reasons. Folks, let me introduce you right now our head gourd dancer. He comes originally from Big C, Carnegie, Oklahoma, makes his home in Shawnee right now. Please make welcome our head gourd dancer, Mr. Michael Sotattle, right over there to my right. Welcome. and a famous name in powwow country all over Oklahoma and elsewhere. Our head singer for the gourd dance. This is our last session here, as I understand. Please make welcome Mr. O.J. Little Cook. Rooster Top Sky. If you could hear me, come on up here, bud. Rooster Top Sky. All right, folks, we had Willard place a blanket out there in the arena floor. Those of our powwow people, we know the routine. We know what that's about. Anything we can do to help out our singers, all of our gourd dancers. So welcome all you guys here. We say, oh. But we have a blanket, folks. It doesn't just limit to the people in the arena. If you're sitting up there in the stands, if you want to help contribute, if you like this singing that's going on, let them know about it. Place whatever you can on that blanket. You don't have to be a gourd dancer to come and place whatever you can on this blanket. If you're sitting up in the stands, you enjoy this mighty fine music. Come and place whatever you can. We thoroughly appreciate it. Thank you. I'm being asked to announce number 184, number 174, number 166, 504, and 521. We need to see you before the grand entry. Come up there and come and see Gwen at the registration. You drum groups that are coming in, once you register, look up here. Northern drums on this side, southern drums on this side. All the northern drum groups over here on the north, southern drum groups on the south. Okay. 32 big ahos for everybody for placing some money on the blanket for our singers. Thank you. Again, those numbers are 184, 174, 166, 504, and 521. Need to see you. Come and see Gwen at the registration desk right there below the announcer stand. Again, you drum groups that are coming in here, just make sure one of the arena directors is going to situate you around here, around the arena. Northern drum groups on this side and southern over here on this side. I want to say thank you to all the people that came out here to put some money on the blanket a while ago. Thank you. Helps our singers right out there. They appreciate it. I know they do. About 7 minutes till kickoff. Ooh, yeah. Watch out. Michael going to penalize you if you do that here, and marina directors are watching. Man, if they would have had that in effect a long time ago, what would Bosworth done? Golly. Hey, he'd been penalized 860 yards. You know who came up with that penalty for that horns down? I just found out. I got it on the news network here. Trump. That guy. Hey. I want to remind you folks that registration for drums and singers closes at 11:30. Registration closes at 11:30. So again, as I said earlier, you better text or call them real quick. If you got some friends still back at the hotel thinking it's going to be at 12 noon, it's at 11:30, folks. They probably should be on their way over here anyway. Also, too, you want to call back home, let them know we have Michael Gabbard here. He's going to be live streaming this, PowWows.com. He's set up right here to my left, ready with all the get up and everything. So call back home. Those who couldn't make it, they can live stream it right here, 14th Annual in Durant, Oklahoma. And all visiting royalty, make sure you sign up. Let us know that you are here. Rooster Top Sky, if you can hear me or someone can tell him, hey, the MC looking for you up here. OJ, they're saying 2 more sets and Kenneth Kozad or Jacinta Sosi, if you could come up here, please. If you can hear me, we need to see you up here, please. Right down here in front of the announcer stand. Come and see Daryl or Michael right down here. Folks, this first song, the first song of this set right here, Lord Folk wants to honor the songbirds, as he calls them. Very seldom. It's a lot of places, very seldom. We honor the backup chorus girls, as we affectionately call them. So at this time, Willard wants to honor the backup singers, the chorus girls, in a good way. Willard, thank you for doing that. Thank you. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. Boy, I tell you what, our head gourd dancer, Mr. Michael Sotattle, oh man, I don't know if I've ever been to a dance where he's been honored so much, and rightfully so. Good man, Carnegie, Oklahoma, where he comes from. Oh, thank you. All right, Gwen gives me this. Says, I need to see these three numbers, 184, 504, and 521, right away. We need those three numbers. Come and see Gwen at the registration table right away before grand entry. And if drum groups, if you've just come in, if you're getting ready to set up, make sure one of these arena directors right here, northern drums on this side, southern drums on that side. Hey, we have an update from Jerry's World. 0-0 just started. I want to give a heads up to the Choctaw Nation to host royalty right after the gourd dancing. In between that time and the grand entry time, we're going to designate some time. I understand young ladies are royalty and gentlemen in some respects. You have something to take care of, some giveaway items to honor all the other royalty from the visiting tribes and so forth. We're going to do that at about 11:30. Somewhere just shortly after the end of the gourd dancing, so please stand by in advance, I'm telling you, so you can be ready. However, your chaperones, your people who take care of our royalty within our host tribe here at Choctaw Nation. So just a heads up, we're going to be coming to you right after the end, the conclusion of the gourd dancing. We'll come back and take care of what you want to do, your special. We certainly want to welcome the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma Honor Guard. They're set up right over there. They are ready to go. They are set up. Our veterans from right here, Choctaw country. 11:30, close of registration for drum groups as well as dancers. 11:30, they're going to close the registration. You might want to make some phone calls or text if you have some dancers that haven't registered yet. We're always going to be having some people who are coming in real late because the traffic is heavy. It was this morning. Some of them coming to the powwow, some of them going to the big powwow, the big game down in Jerry's World, which has just started. Somebody show me some horns down. Let me see. Oh, here we go. All right, thank you. Well, don't. That'd be 15 yards right there. That's 15 bottles of water. We're going to penalize the center group there. Again, Gwen is after me to make sure I make this announcement. Dancers, if one of these three numbers is yours, we need to see you right up here before grand entry. 184, 504, 521. We need to see you. They're about 11:45 or so. Drum roll call. Be set up. Here's two more numbers we need to see. Number 214 and number 249. Uh-oh, bad news down in Jerry's world. Texas just scored. That's right. Oh, man. 214 and 249. Something's going on there, folks. Make sure you're real thorough when you sign in. Make sure you're in the right category. Or for some reason, there's a little bit of question on maybe it's your handwriting. I don't know. We can't tell. Number 184, 504, 521, 214, and 249. Right up here, Dale. Honey. All right, Gourd Dancers, this will be our last set right here. Gourd Dancing as we conclude as a part of the 14th annual here in Durant, Oklahoma. gourd dancer Michael Sotato been honored this time. At this time, the Willard is honoring our local royalty, Choctaw royalty, Little Miss Mia Reich, Senior Miss Choctaw Lauren Crosby, and the Junior Miss Choctaw Cullen Beller. Thank you, Willard. Thank you. Say thank you to our head gourd dance singer, Mr. O.J. Littlecook, and all his friends, and as well as the chorus girls. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Also, a thank you to our head gourd dancer. This guy comes all the way from Carnegie, Oklahoma, making his way into Shawnee country, living in Shawnee. Want to say thank you to Michael Sotattle. Thank you. As soon as I get told the registration is closed, that's when I will make an announcement. But for right now, it's open until it's closed right now. Oh, after grand entry. Okay. All right. Our young royalty from right here, the host, the Choctaw Nation, they have some money they want to put on the drum there, OJ. Okay, we'll close it until after grand entry. Okay? All right, that's what they're saying is it's closed right now, and then after grand entry, they'll open it back up is what I'm being told. So they can get everything ready down here, our tabulation staff. All right, dancers, listen up. I need these two numbers at their registration. number 261 and number 262. 261 and 262. We need to see you at the announcer stand. Calling all the royalty. Our host royalty is here. They're set up right over there, but this time we're going to take care of the special that the royalty wanted to take care of. So Michael says, call the royalty up here to the front of the announcer stand. Oh, we have an update from Jerry's World down here in Dallas. It's Texas 7, Oklahoma 3. All you drum groups coming in, northern drum groups on this side, southern drum groups on this side. All right, royalty, our host royalty as well as our visiting royalty, come on up here, please. The royalty has asked for a little bit of time here, and they're going to invite all the royalty from various nations, organizations, to come on up here as well.
All right, just a little quick check. Welcome to our powwow, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we have a lineup of our royalty right here. At any given powwow, at any given time, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we'll introduce these individuals. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be introducing themselves, and this is part of their title. They grab the microphone and they public speak. They go around to their communities, inviting us to their powwows and their school functions and their chili bake-offs. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, we got a lineup of here. We're going to be working alongside R.J. Ross, Rooster Top Sky, Michael Roberts, and also I'd like to thank our gourd dancers. Thank you very much, Michael and O.J. We're going to have our color guard, the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. You're going to help us out. I'm already working on a microphone here with Rob Doherty, and he's going to be also our sound man, as Dale Roberts. No stranger to the powwow world, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, Oil of Olay works. That guy doesn't age. All right, we're going to be, I don't have no particular order, I do believe, Rob. We're going to give the microphone to these individuals. They're going to step forward right where Michael is standing on that letter X, and you're going to explain yourself to the world. As soon as they take a picture of Michael, we're good to go.
All right. Hey, folks, let me introduce this guy right here to my left. Man, I've heard about this gentleman. All kinds of powwow people said you've got to work with Howie at some point. I've read his name. I've read powwow flyers, his name on it. from way, way up north, Saskatchewan, where this man comes from. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, everybody's always telling me you got to work with him. Folks, down here in Oklahoma, give him a good, warm southern welcome. Carry the kettle way up there in northern part of our Indian country, Mr. Howie Thompson.
Our first one, the contestant number 105. Explain yourself really loud to the crowd.
The crowd, and now you're never going to be a round of applause.
Calling to 7 p.m. Rear Right. I'm your 2018-2019 Little Miss Choctaw Lake. Dr. P.
Next one. Round of applause. A round of applause. As they run all the runs today, the Choctaw Casino Pow Wow start getting ready to go to our number one grand entry.
Let's go. South Dakota, Lauren Ruth Carson. I'm your 2018-2019 Miss Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Dr. P.
Later on. There you go. Did you already talk? Already? Just pass it down, all the way down, okay? Print, just print. Huh? I gotta read it.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Glenn. I'm the 2018-2019 Chicago Casino Pow Wow. Amazing birthday. Hello, South Dakota, New Jersey. I'm representing the city. Hello, my name is Andre Earl, and I live in Environment. I proudly represent this Institute celebration. Go to the directors and learn our great name. Good afternoon. My name is Nicole Rockwell, and I am the 2018-2019 Institutional AV Days Queen. I'd like to thank you all for coming out this beautiful afternoon and hope you enjoy yourselves. Oos. Losing off my big music and business card. The Glassman Warrior. Watch my big music and business card. My photo my name is Adrian James. Today I proudly represent the Glassman Warrior. Me back.
That is it. All right, we're going to go with our drum roll call and all right, we're going to have a little giveaway right here. We're going to turn it all over to ladies and gentlemen, part of the powwow committee, part of the stuff that goes on, and especially our local royalty. What we like to do, ladies and gentlemen, to do upon themselves and a great gesture it is that we as Indian people, when we see someone come to our community, we like to say thank you. And that's like gift giving, gift stuff. Welcome to our home. Here's a bag of banners. Welcome to our home. Here's some ground meat to help you along to go to the next level. So anyway, the gift giving right here to all the royalty here, our local royalty, ladies and gentlemen, has got gifts. And we got the microphone here in the spring sound, and this is part of the royalty. Have the board answer? We're calling you. Thank you very much. Have the board answer? We're calling you, please.
Who's up first? Yeah, I gotta look skinny.
All three 80s. We're calling you. All three 80s.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Who's the other guy?
Crystal Hoover.
That senior. OJ. No cook. They're calling you. Okay.
Thank you.
Special. Special. And we can wait for the number one. All right. One push up the everybody to move, and also before we do that there, we're going into the invitation, but we're going to go one push up. One push up to the best amount that you have, and this was going into the books. I'm going to start off here at this order right here in this corner. The boys! Welcome to the Pow Wow! Let's go down to Smoky.
Thunder Hill. Start lining up, dancers. Start lining up. We're calling all dancers, all dancers. Come on in. Grand entry number 1. We're going to parade our dancers in their categories, ladies and gentlemen, in their respectful categories, of course. And as they come in, we're going to be following behind our colors, our Eagle staff, representing all our nations. Wild Band of Comanches. And as they pass you by and you like what you see, put your brown hands together, pay them off with a round of applause. Show them that you like it. Let's go to Southern Boys. On behalf of all of us here on the Pow Wow world, we also like to acknowledge this individual for being born on this special day we call Pow Wow. RJ Tweeter, happy birthday. Yellow Spotted Horse. RJ, looks good, right? Looks good. During the program here, in this go-around, 70 and over in regalia in honor of our elders. So if you're at the Power 70 there's a special coming up for you. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for all of our drum groups? They are here in competition today. The audience, welcome. And you're glad you're here. 14th annual here in Duane, Choctaw. Want to make sure, again, we call these numbers out while we go. Number 214 and number 249. One sample brand entry, go to the registration. And look for Gwen. She needs to see number 214 and number 249.
As soon as our dancers are all lined up, we're going to go with our invocation. We're going to call upon a well-respected individual in the Pow Wow world, ladies and gentlemen. No stranger to the Pow Wow
in Canada and the United States. He travels extensively through the Pow Wow community and made a lot of Pow Wow friends. Ladies and gentlemen, we call upon this individual to say our invitation. To go by the name of Rose St. Robert. To come here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give him the microphone to talk to the Canada Creator and also the Pow Wow Spirit. To give thanks for this beautiful day that we made the track to come here to celebrate life. Also, to say thank you to the Pow Wow Spirit for the beautiful ringing of the bell, the shaking of the fringe, his knowledge of our culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Wilson Roberts.
Thank you, Helen. Just a few words before giving you the invitation here. Before I say it's good to see each and every one of you here. We hope that you had a good travel down here. All the grandfathers have been watching out for all of our travelers. You made it here, so that's good. Continue to have a good weekend here. Enjoy the celebration. Enjoy each other. Make new friends. And do all the good things that when the happy celebration here. On behalf of the Choctaw Nation, we want to say thank you for coming to the Pow Wow here. For all the people from the north, from the south, from the east and the west, and in between. Enjoy yourselves. In the meantime, let's not forget to talk to our creator grandfathers who look out for each and every one of us, and we're going to talk to the grandfathers in the Choctaw language, and I'll be asking for direction, protection, all these things, and giving thanks for all of our safe travel, all of our blessings that we have had. Sometimes we forget to say thank you for even the small things that we get. And so at this time, we'll tell the grandfather these things, and I know that we're listening and give us a good weekend. Again, I want to say welcome to all the drummers, the singers, the spectators, the dancers. Have a good time. All the dancers, be sure to tighten up your feathers, make sure we don't have an accident. Take a little time and enjoy the celebration. So at this time, each and every one of you have been taught to pray in your own way. And so at this time, I'm going to ask you to pray along with me. I will give this prayer in Choctaw language, and let's go from there. So let's all pray. It's okay, I'm not going to put you in each other. Last meeting, Tulak sekarang itu tu dah ini lah, lepas tu, naik ke lepas, rumah hendak mana, sudah hendak sih mana, rumah kita sih mana, nama lawa, apa benda ini, siapa ini lah, sebelum lepas ini, itu pun mana. Kami tu itu okey, kita boleh, semua ada sekarang, apa lagi ini, lalu kita. Semua hukum adalah kalau itu nanti. Jadi kalau nanti alat itu kita bahawa siapa kita nanti. Cuma kalau kita akan pokoknya ada nanti. Ini hati kita pernah berarti nama kita itu ini adalah tahun kita. Asalnya ini kita pernah mahu. Ini hati sepuluh tahun mahu kita. Nama itu apa? Ini orang ini. Kita akan ini berapa cinta mati mahu. Kita telefon kita senang sekolah cuma aku sesuatu aku sesuatu kalau cinta lagi kalau orang cari cinta mana Yang aku semua ini saya mahu. Kita mana yang kita kita mana yang kita people yang aku bahasa bahasa itu tapi kita ini mana itu bahasa itu ya cuma kita kan hoga ini kita cakap itu nanti belum kita lalu kita ini mana itu apa kami mencoba kita itu kalau orang ini mungkin kita cuma kita kami ini sudah terhubung ini sudah aku terhubung dengan kita yang kalau kita saya itu kita itu
Thank you. Very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elder Wilson Roberts, for that beautiful invocation. He said the prayer for all of us here, the young and old, even the ones that are traveling to and from this powwow. We're good to go?